Hello everybody, welcome back to another But the Graduate Minecraft tutorial video, and this is the Minecraft SS Edmund Fitzgerald interior tutorial part 9, I think. 8 or 9. Not sure which one it is. One of those two. I'll have to check. I can do that quickly. It's part 8. Part 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Let's see, did I have... Wait. Yeah, this is part 8. So, we'll be finishing up the engine slash boiler room back here. Which, as before, I've really just copied and pasted half of it in, just like the rest of these parts, um, just for reference, really. So, let's see if I try to get this done pretty quickly. So really the first thing you're going to do is grab your ladders and waxed exposed copper trapdoors, or just a full block. Because apparently on bedrock you can't place ladders on trapdoors, so you might have to use a full block if you're on bedrock, but we'll add a ladder here. It's just on the last block like that. And you bring that all the way up, and that should connect up to your funnel there. And then put some more handrails on the sides of it, so still have to do the other side here. You're gonna have to take out some of the railings and just build up like that. So then, there was one thing that was pointed out is with these shaft blocks here. I had mentioned in my last video how they basically had ball bearings around the shaft with like a sort of oil in them to make the shaft spin better. However, and then there's one person, I think the pronunciation is like the onyx, hold on, let's see if I can find, from, can I not? What? Okay, no, not. Why can't I find it? Maybe it's, I can find it here. Let's see. If GHK, aluminum PQRS. The Onyx 310. He's building my Edmund Fitzgerald. And also my SS France. He's also finished the Queen Mary. He's done a lot. And he mentioned how what he did in his Edmund Fitzgerald, which I've done here too, is basically added a cauldron in here filled with water. So it kind of looked like the ball bearing with the oil in it. So if you want to do that, you can. Credit to him for the design. But there you go. There's that. Moving on with the details. I'll get this quickly, as I said. We'll grab our birch buttons and birch trap doors, and we'll get the detailing on the condenser here. So we'll basically place a trapdoor at the top, and then 2 down below there. And take out this pillar if you added it. There we go. And then add just 4 buttons in there, like that. Do the same on this side, so you got a trapdoor at the top, 2 down below, and then 4 buttons. And along the sides, we'll basically just place the buttons all along the sides. And then also there's some, what is it, 4? Yeah, 4 buttons around the gearbox here, like that. As well as a trapdoor here. And we can get an andesite wall with a stone pressure plate. And then 2 more trapdoors forward and back. I don't think I had added those in the last part, so those are. Also on the other side of the condenser is just more buttons. Yeah. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 buttons. Now for the top of the condenser, we have 3 more andesite wall, like that. And then we have trapdoors in between. And then on this first wall, we'll place a stone pressure plate. And then leave the other 2 open because we're going to add some steam piping here, as you can see later on. Actually, I think you know what? No, I can't yet. I have to get some of the details in first. So for the details on the actual the gearbox here, we'll basically go in the corner here and place 2 red terracotta and a brick wall, and then place a mangrove trapdoor below, 2 on top and 2 on the sides. That's basically just a shaft to connect the turbine to the gearbox. I'll also put another button there, just because detail. As for the turbines themselves, it's a fairly simple design. We'll basically just add, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons along the side, 4 along the back, and then a trapdoor. There you go. I'm not sure if I did add them, but there should be like trapdoors in between those here, covering the shaft. So now there is a little bit of, I think this is steam piping. Yeah, steam piping. So we'll get our fence, birch fence. We'll go from the middle block of the turbine here, bring this out 2, and then forward by 1, 2, nope, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 with the gates, and then another fence there, and then we'll place 2 mangrove pressure plates for like some what do you call them? Like handles to adjust the pressure there. There's that. I think that's really the entire first level done down here. It appears so. Oh, and before I forget, there should be another pillar right here, just 3 blocks tall, the end rods, just on that corner. So I did add it there. And then also another one behind the staircase right here. Just 3 of those there. Oh, and then another one in this corner, right there. Just some more supports to hold up the next level. So there are some more details on the this level here, which I missed on the last part. It's essentially just 4 pumps. So place 1 there, 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 and there. 4 pumps there. So it's just the same pump design as up here. So you got the blocks, and then put the hoppers on top, and then these slabs on top of those. You may have to take out that button. And then on those, I had originally added, they've killed themselves now, but I need item frames and clocks, or compasses, not clocks. I'll just place 2 there on the pumps, because you can really only fit 2. And then we'll get our sandstone wall and place those in between. Just 3 wall there. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Now there is another little, I think this is another auxiliary condenser that I missed. So we'll get a few materials for this. And we'll basically go from this corner here, and on the red we'll go to the 3rd block in, and with smooth sandstone place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 blocks long, and then basically just make a circle. So you got stairs on that side. Can really only fit 1 stair there. Cover all that up with smooth sandstone. Then add another 6 on top in the middle, and then add more stairs on the sides. Like that. And then place 4 buttons there with a trapdoor. Place 6 buttons along here and on top. And then place a trapdoor there and 2 more buttons. Although those will like be taken out eventually. So you don't really need them on that side, but it's there. There is another little switchboard here, so go ahead and add that. It's basically just go from the back end of the condenser and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and make that 2 blocks tall. And then we'll add some gauges on it, so it's just 6 like that in the middle. And I did not want to do that. Back up here, just 6 compasses and item frames. And then we'll place some levers there and there. And then we'll get some, to finish it off, we'll get some birch fence and birch fence gate. So we'll go from 2 on that end, 2 on that end, and then across the back, and then 3 fence gate in the middle. Just to complete some steam or water piping there. I guess it would be water because it's on this side of the condenser. There is some water piping on right before these, so I'll go ahead and add them. So we need our fence and fence gate again. And we start by placing a birch fence on top of the 3 walls there. Make that 2 blocks high. And then bring these 2 out by a block. Put a fence gate in the middle. And then place a fence there. And then bring it outward by 1. And then, yeah, that is right. And then forward by 1. And then down by 1. And that should connect up to the condenser right there. That might not actually be a condenser. I'm not really sure what it is. Actually, no, it might be. Because I'm pretty sure these pumps here, those were like machinery, water pumps, cooling pumps. So it would pump water through the condenser to keep it cool. So, but these are, I think these were auxiliary condensers. Or something like that. So, other details to add. So we got the switchboard done. Yeah, no, there is a bit more. I think this is water piping, or maybe just some small steam piping that goes along here. So we'll get our fence gate, and from this corner, we'll place 1 fence, or place a gate, and then a fence, and then bring it forward by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 gates, if I counted that right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, come on, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then place a fence. You may have to move this trapdoor to the inside here like that. There we go. So then after that fence, we'll bring it inward by 3 with the gate. So 1, 2, 3, and then a fence. And then with the gate, just bring it back another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then place a fence and bring it up 1. And we'll also place a chiseled stone brick there, because that will connect up to these, what do we call them? The generators up here. So you can also go ahead and place another birch fence on top of that. Now while we're back here, I might as well get the details for this. So get our birch trapdoors and birch buttons. So place a trapdoor at the top, and then 2 more buttons there. And then we place a trapdoor at the back here, like that, and then 3 buttons at the bottom. I think there were I did add buttons on that? Yeah, I did add buttons on the side here too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons there to finish up these generators. And then we can also go ahead and add, well, no, I won't get to that quite yet. So I think that's basically this level done. Oh, no. There's a few chains here. So on this corner we'll add a chain. This corner we'll add a chain. This corner we'll add a chain. And then right in between, like about the middle of here. So I've done it, was it like the block over from this corner? We'll add a chain right there. Just to hold up the pipes. Let's see. Now what? Oh, there is a bit more machinery that I have essentially missed. Because, I did go back to the map and find some stuff that I had missed before. The fact that those item frames didn't place right away concerns me. There they are. There we go. So let's see here. Right, so there's 3 pumps over here that I missed. So I'll get materials for these. And we'll essentially go from our back corner here. We have 1 block space and place 1, 2, 2, 3, and place hoppers on those, and then slabs on top of those. These are just more pumps. So I get my sandstone wall and place those between them, like that. And then also place compasses on them. There we go, just for the little gauges. Since I did use World Edit to copy and paste all these details in here, the item frames did not paste in because they're technically entities, so it's annoying, but it's there. Now get the other switchboard here, so I shouldn't have gotten rid of my item frame. So after, we'll leave a 1 block space from this last pump, and then we'll place another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with stone, 2 blocks tall. It's just the same design as before. So it's just 6 more gauges, like that. And then some levers on the sides, and then get our fence and fence gates, and I'm lagging 2 fences across the back, and then 3 in the middle. And I suppose we can go ahead and add the piping in between here. So it's actually quite simple. We'll once again bring up these 2 fences on top of those walls, bring them each full inward block, and then place a fence between there. And after this, or a gate in between there. After this, we'll place a fence, and bring it inward by 1, and then add a gate right there to connect it up to the switchboard thing. So, after all that, there's another bit of piping. That's kind of a mess, but I think I can, yeah, it's actually kind of simple. We'll essentially go from this corner, bring it forward a block, and then go 2 and 2. That should go right in between these pumps where you can bring it down another single block. And you can also go ahead and add your andesite wall in between the pumps and the smaller pumps and the bigger pumps. You know, just to, I think these might have actually been like water softening pumps, not just regular pumps. But anyway, on them, there's more gauges that did not copy over. And I'm teleporting all over the place now. This lag is kind of crazy. Come on. This really doesn't help when I'm on a time constraint. So I got those placed in. Oh my goodness. So we'll place buttons around these. I think, did I get them along the back? I think I did. Yeah. I got along the back here. So basically just place buttons all around it. Like this. And then these 2 in the middle here we'll replace with some gauges. Like that. And then there's another switchboard here which I missed. So I go ahead and add that. So if you go from this corner, go to the block forward. Then along this wall we'll add 3 long and 2 high. And then add 6 gauges all over that. And there we go. Alright, any other machinery that I missed? I think that's all of it. Yeah, I think that's all the machinery that I've missed. So, I'll go ahead and add the rest of the details in here. So, we'll start with the piping from here, steam piping from here. So, from this wall inside, we'll bring this outward by 1, 2, 3 on the top. And with the auxiliary condenser here, we'll place a block there, and then a trapdoor on the side. So that's just where the steam connects up there. Then from the back of the condenser, is it back? Yeah, it's back from the condenser. So back here on this corner, I'll place 2 there, and then bring that back all the way across the switchboard there, or gauge board, whatever you want to call it. So, also on top of this block, we'll bring it on. We'll place a block on top, and then bring that forward by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then bring it out by 1, like that. And then forward by another, need my axe. by, was that 7? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then when you bring that down, that should connect right up with your stuff. You know, I can't believe what's the name of it? I just said it. Water softening plant thing. So let's see, any other big things? I think that's it. So there is a bit of piping which I need to do, connecting the. I'm not sure what that's for. Where does that go? There's a bit of piping here that I've just added, which I guess I've lost track of where it goes. But it's there nonetheless, so I'll go from the middle block of the boiler here, a third one back, and place 3 out, no, 4 out, and then out 2, and then down 1, like that. And then this does go down through here, down across the boiler, and through the floor. And I think I added, did I add? Oh, I guess I didn't add. Oh, I see. This connects to the pumps. So I think these pumps here were, might have actually been steam circulating pumps. Or water circulating pumps. Yeah, because like this is the main condenser, it goes to the auxiliary condenser, which is controlled by the switchboard there. And I don't know. I don't know. It's there, so I've added it. Trying to figure out the design while I'm building it. Not great. So, then we'll go ahead and get our. We'll get our steam pipe from the middle of the condenser, main condenser here. So bring this up by 3, like that, and then bring it out by 3. 1, 2, 3, and forward by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then inward by another 3. And that should, or outward by another 3, and that should connect up with your auxiliary condenser, or secondary condenser there. So then, from the second block back on this condenser, take out that button and place out 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And then bring it up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. And then forward by 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what is that? Down by, yeah, down by 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then inward by 1. That should connect up with these pumps here, which is why I also added this one here, because these do kind of connect up. And then that goes over to the generators here. I'm not totally sure how this whole circuit works, but it's certainly something. I might see if I can figure out an explanation after I've finished it all, but while this is here, while I'm doing the big stuff, I'll get the big ol' smoke pipes done. So they're pretty simple. We'll take out these 3 rails here and put stairs instead. Then bring that up a block. And this is all with polished tuff. 3 polished tuff there. 3 polished tuff on top, and then make like a 2x3 on top of there. And then another 2x3 like that. Did I add stairs? I did not add stairs. And then bring this inward by 2 like that. And then bring this forward by 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make that 2 wide. And add stairs on the back. And then basically just make it a 2x2 going up. And those will eventually connect to the top of the funnel. So these I just kind of added. These weren't part of Richlarousse's design, but it's basically just the exhaust from the smoke from the boilers. So, with that out of the way, there is a bit more steam piping to do, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah, just a bit more. So go from the back of the condensers now, I'll bring this up by an additional 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then go out by 1 and bring it all the way forward, which should connect up with your, oh, never mind. Should connect up there with your uptakes, like that. I think in reality it connects to the actual boiler, but mine doesn't really. I'm not too sure. This is all based on a map. That's pretty hard to make sense of the details. So, I think that's all the main pipes. Okay, so that means there's just this one left. So we get these. And let's see, we'll go from the generator here, bring it up 2, and then forward by 3. So 1, come on, 2, 3, and then a fence. And then out by 2, and then a fence. There we go. And then bring that forward by a lot. Man, what's that? 14. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, come on, 13, and 14, and then place a fence. And now so this will go down and kind of around this these other big tubes here, which are actually vents from the top. Rich did not add the vents, but they were still there, so I gotta add the vent pipes. So we'll now bring this down by a block, like that, another fence, and place a gate, and then a fence, and then up by 1. That's just kind of where the tube will cut through, as you can see here. And then bring this forward by, was it 1, 2, 3, 4 gates? So 1, come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a fence. Oh, it did have a stair on the side of here. Give stairs. These two should be stairs. Thought I hadn't, but I guess I just mislooked. So then we'll go, with the fence, we'll go out by another 1, down by 1, and then was that forward with 1 gate. Let's get a gate, forward with a gate, and then forward a fence. No, down, wait, yeah, forward a fence there. That should connect up with that boiler. And I think now all that's left is the actual, let's see, is the, what is it called? The vent pipes here. So I'm using block of iron like the map used, just to kind of give it some contrast from the rest of this. So with the block of iron, oh, I gotta add this ladder too. Let me do that first. So with this ladder, we'll go from the, which one is it? It's right here, here. I think it's the second block of red going from this inward here. I'll just bring that up through the next deck, up to there. This is just the basically the way to get into the boiler room and engine room. And I'm only bringing these side pieces up 4 blocks because, you know, gonna add the ceiling. Now with the blocks of iron, we'll go from, what is it, here, and then forward by 6 to, is it 6 to 5. So we'll go from this spot right here above the railing. I'll place an upside down stair facing that way. And then go forward by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is the, leave a block between the decking, because, you know, the ribs. And then inward by 2 blocks, and then forward by, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. If I can get through here. Jeez. 5, yes. And then bring it inward by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inward by 5. And then bring it back by another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and then a stair. And then I'll place a trapdoor on the bottom of the stair. That's where the vent comes through. Now, from where this walkway goes, we'll bring this down by another 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a stair. And then place one forward, one out, and then forward by another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then outer stair and trapdoor. Some more vents for back here. Let's see then what. So from this pipe, leave a 1 block space and go forward by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks, and then a stair and a trapdoor. And then from, where is it? From here, we'll bring this forward by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then going another row in, we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, I think it's 10, 6, 4, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And then after that, we'll place 1, 2, 3 actually. And then a stair and an upside down trapdoor. Or not upside down, but stair and a trapdoor. And I believe that finishes up all the details in the boiler room apart from the ribbed ceiling. So for the ribs, it's really just a line here. You place a full block there. And then after that, it's slab. And then full block, slab, full block, slab. You know, all the way back. So I will go ahead and copy and paste what I have here to save time. Back to here. And then from the middle, I'll do copy, flip right, and paste. And now for the ladder in the middle, you're going to want to remove the block behind the ladder, as well as the 5 blocks in front of it, right here. And this is just an opening for where your boiler hatch goes. That may be changed a bit after I look at some more deck plans that I have of the next deck, which I did not have for this deck. That's just based on the map there. So really the final thing to add in here is if we do a time set midnight and I do effect clear, we could go ahead and add some lanterns and or also some ochre frog lights with iron trapdoors. So I'll kind of just add these randomly. Let's see, we'll add, come on, add a, let's just add like a, what is it, a lantern in each of these corners. If I can get through here, jeez. I want to place them attached to the ceiling, like this. It just provides a bit of lighting throughout here. And then I'll also place like 2 in the middle, like that. And then along the sides here, which I've not actually done on this side. And then get the final one back here. Like that. And then the next level up, I think we can just add them again in the corners, just like there. Or I guess just, you know, I'll do it every other frame, every other rib, if that's possible. Yeah, it's somewhat possible. I may not use the ochre frog lights, but you can if you want to do some more realistic lighting. Because this isn't exactly fully realistic. Move this over to the side. And I'm really running out of time here. Yeesh. And then, let's see, I'll add some, I don't want to do that. You know, I'm just gonna add lanterns instead. All around here. You know, all in bed. No, I can't do that either. Well, you know what? I'm kind of basically just out of time. I'll go ahead and add the lanterns either in the next video or between this video and the next one. So, uh, with that, that really just concludes this part. So I know I didn't add the deck, but you know, once again, I don't really have time right now, but I will by the next video. So, you know, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. So, you know, bye for now.